Welcome back to another Guardian Tales video. It is the new map, it is co-op, and we're gonna go jump into it. Let me just check my heroes gear real quick. Something that's super easy to miss is this little white box with the magnifying glass down there. If you want to click on your hero and change your hero, you click on the hero, but if you want to change your gear, you click on that. So very easy to miss, but anyways, let's get on into it. Now, the devs did make a post on their official Discord talking about how they have noticed a lot of reports of people getting a lot of lag, frame drops, etc., etc., and so they are looking into that. But I've felt that in Arena, of course, because you're obviously going to feel it in Arena. But yeah, it's been pretty rough. And this is actually not my first run of the day. I did a couple other runs, and I had a ton of people disconnecting before we got through the first loading phase. So it's definitely something to talk about. Let's try it again. I was going to jump back out. Hopefully it throws me in. Nope, I just missed that team. Feels good, man. Feels good. But anyways, yeah, people disconnecting. So we're still getting the lag drops. I don't really know what Atini is doing here. I'm wondering if these guys are going to leave. Nope, he's going to... Okay, he's going to leave. Unfortunately, it's going to be like that because this map on 82 is actually quite challenging, and I have zero confidence that Atinia will do it. But if I get paired with him again, I'm just going to go for it because whatever. And I hate to say that, but I've done a ton of testing on this, and teams without really meta comps ain't really happening. I think the most off-meta thing that I've done it with was Lupina on the team, but I knew the player, and I knew they weren't screwing around, so they knew what to do. But it's unfortunate it's like that. Now, speaking of new heroes, something that's going to incentivize people using new heroes is, I think it's currently how it's going on career right now, like the fire team. Okay, this is interesting. Is that you have to do it with 3 heroes. So if I do it with Princess 3 times, it doesn't count. That's just one. That counts as one. But if I do it with Princess and then Beth and then with whoever else, that will give me my max rewards. Now, this map favors fire heroes, and Vish has had a lot of recent updates and buffs. I can't move. There we go. So I think Vish can do it. Can do the things. And then, of course, Lyn is fun to play with. I've still seen Beth put out more damage on this map, even though Lyn has a 30% buff. But I'm assuming that we're talking about full MLB weapon Beths, because everybody's Beth by now is like geared to the teeth. And these Lyns are still catching up in gear because Lyn is newer. So I do think that... when it's all said and done, Lyn will be good on her map. Because you'd hope so, right? Oh, and hey, look, I'm playing Beth. I usually play Princess, so I was kind of... Yeah, this Lyn's probably geared. Look, this Lyn is crushing me. I wasn't even looking at the DPS meter. And that's good to see. That's what you want to see. Because let's not die to the boss instantly. Like, if the comparable hero is not the best on their own freaking map, it would make me concerned. Also, Vish. Look at Vish shoot up there in DPS. Now, Vish did go for the AoE. They were attacking the multiples, so they're going to pad a little bit more, but still. The changes... Oh, my freaking goodness. Somebody disconnected. I told you, boys, and that's our Princess, too, so our chance of success is effectively 0. We should... I don't know if they've noticed yet, but... And then Vish is down, too. We should all just go run and die, just to not waste time. I really wanted to play this team. I hope this guy doesn't come here and heal me. I wanted to play this team. Ripperonis. I have never been successful after a disconnect. And now the way they do it, you don't even get to run in there with a 3-man team, which that part is an improvement, but I think I know MC. I've definitely seen the name around. He might be in one of the clan. We're so far ahead of the timer. Oh my goodness. We're so far ahead of the timer. We would have crushed this. This Vish was doing big damage. Lyn was doing big damage. And I was doing, you know, exactly what you'd expect from a Beth. But somebody disconnected. And I don't know if I just mentioned it, but when you have a disconnect, I don't know if you get the stat boost. I wish there was some sort of visual buff indicator that said, hey, somebody disconnected. We're going to boost your stats. Good luck, buddy. That would be nice. I don't think it happens just because, based on my experience of having someone disconnecting and then trying to finish. It gets a little risky. Also, with these bosses, if you get a little frame drop, or if you're in like a laser beam path and you get some couple frames dropped, I mean, that can be a death. I hope I team up with some of them boys again. Fishy. Oh, Future Knight. I do have the mileage to get Future Knight. I'm going to keep doing the 100 gems and see if that can happen. I'm super patient on Future Knight. I did get the weapon off my first 10 pull, and I'm happy. Hopefully we get a princess here. I don't want to use my princess because I just use one. I've seen Mach around, and if Mach can do some healing, I don't know if this team's going to work. But, oh, yep, he's switching to princess. Yeah, but with Future Knight, insane to fight in arena. Teams that have Future Knights are completely bonkers broken, and that's after everybody said people that had Future Princess is completely bonkers broken. You put the two together and it's ridiculous. She was throwing out weapon skills every couple seconds. Man, it was ridiculous. But here we go, a couple frame drops to start. That always happens. It's happened every single time. We killed the witches, and then we killed this, and then we killed this. These towers and the witches and stuff appear to be what just completely destroys your face. What was throwing that bomb at me? Was there something down here that's being like that? Oh yeah. I tried to get some of that healing. Now that is kind of cool to have the Future Knight and the Gabe, because I think we might do these frame drops are ridiculous. We might get enough. I think what's causing the frame drops is the that's not the button I hit, boys. But I think what's causing the frame drops is the black smoke chasing us. I think they've done it in a way that it's really taxing on the resources. I couldn't move. Ripperonis, boys. Ripperonis, what a fishy situation. You know, a Future Knight is classified as a warrior, even though doing range damage. And I think the special ability is a shield. I played Future Knight in like in the story, or I played Knight that had the Future Knight weapon or something in the story. But yeah, pop quiz, they're a warrior. So if you need a warrior for your Guardian base camp, there you go. But yeah, things are spicy. I mean, my Beth couldn't be more geared, and I completely got melted in the laser beam, and it definitely happens. I'm telling you, you get a freeze, or you get stuck, or you get a couple frames dropped in one of those, and you are gone. Goodbye. It was over. But anywho, also, I already beat this today with Future Princess, and I've beaten it before on previous days with Beth, but we're running Beth because that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I would like to get Maya someday. I don't think, not Maya, I already have her. Lynn, I'd like to get Lynn someday. I don't think Lynn is a bad hero at all. I just think she got completely overshadowed by Future Knight, which I think any hero in the game at this point would just, But you do need a fire team in the next guild raid that's coming out, so having Lynn would be great. And the fire tower is currently what's going on right now. I finished the light tower like an hour ago, and that was a very finicky boss. But, uh-oh. I saw that little lag loady thing. Uh-oh. Franzi, come on, buddy. Look at that frame drop. It's ridiculous. It's got to be the black smoke stuff. Franzi, come on, buddy. Become alive, Mr. Franzi. Ooh, I feel like I'm going super fast. Franzi's alive. What's up? I think I know Judai. I think he's one of the big boys. Look at these frame drops. Yes, I am filming, but this is the same thing when I'm not, so just be aware of it. We're documenting it. Devs have said that they're aware and they're working on it, so. But the only thing that kind of counters my thesis on it being, whoa, look at that frame drop. Like if I was standing in a laser beam, that's my booty right there. I'm dead. Only thing that means that it might not be the smoke and it might be a bigger problem is I've had, not as bad, but I've had some frame drop issues in arena that I've probably been talking about in this video. I don't know, everything's running together. Please attack the boss. The trash enemies will stack up for you and you don't have to go after them. Look at that damage. The Beth that is not me, it is doing a redonkulous amount. We're gonna blame lag if I'm not the top DPSer. But I guess I'm not really going for stacks anyways. Whee! A lot of visual. I've always talked about this, but there's a lot of visual noise. Hey, somehow, some way that actually hit the guy behind me. I will take it. Chomp. I feel like I'm playing Hungry Hungry Hippos every time I play Beth. I think that's why she's so satisfying, because look at these frame drops. Because her weapon skill is just chomp. You're just chomping people up. Yeah, I did not help that at all. Look at me. First boss of the run. I wish there was like an infinity mode that just had bosses and you just kept going and going and going. Uh-oh, we almost got knocked into that. Seriously? Judai disconnected? Oh, I think they bailed. He's even freezing down here. What is going on? Now he's moving? I think I just straight died. I think I just got knocked into a fire thing and then I panicked, ran into another one. Judai could have disconnected himself just to have a faster reconnect. Although I feel like loading up the game takes about as long. So it's whatever. But I've been having a lot of experiences like that, especially yesterday and today. It has definitely been a laggy situation. So, Kenji and a Future Knight. This will be a fun team if it does go through. There we go. Whew. It is spicy, but here's the thing. Some people will complain like, oh, it's difficult. Yeah, that's the point. It's the highest level. It's the highest level. Of course it's supposed to be difficult. You know what I mean? Here comes the frame drops. They're coming. I feel the FPS. The FPS is definitely lower. I was trying to push her forward into the other guy, but it didn't happen. I don't know if one of our boys is AFK. Kenji, why are you gonna die? Why are you gonna die to the poop smoke? Woo! God, it's like Hungry Hungry Hippos. Beth is just so amazing and fun to play. I'll be sad when it's the one where I can't play her. Like if you're fighting light enemies or something. Like, look at that. Mamma mia. Please die before that kills my team. I thought somebody was standing in the path. Dude, come on, South. I just weapon skilled into a wall. Feels good. That first wave kills people. There we go. Hopefully I won't get hit by the beam. We did. We got charged on. But the frame drops, man. Frame drops, very rampant. One of the big issues I face with Horizon Tower 40 is that the map is red. Like the floor is red. And the boss telegraph is red. Like, did anybody take a second and be like, this is not great, not the way to go? Maybe I need to get like a color. I'm not colorblind, but maybe I need to get like a colorblind setting or look at options or something. But that was actually probably the worst part of it. Come on, there we go. The knight is really, really good for those little, I don't know what to call them, corporeal enemies that take 1 damage. There we go. I'm just chomping through, dude. Playing with the knight is ridiculous. These weapon skills. Fighting her arena, ridiculous. It's some scary stuff. I'm gonna go. Well done, boys. Yikes. Whoa. That's scary. Stop doing that. Alright, so I want to get close to... Bruh. I can barely see the telegraph because he stands on it. That's what it is. I was also hoping that with the Future Knight, given weapon skill stuff, that I'd have like some barrier or something from Future Knight. Maybe it's because I'm used to playing with like 2 Future Knights, not Future Princess. Maybe I'm used to playing with 2 Future Princesses on the team, so I got lazy, I don't know. Maybe that's what's the what, but look at me, I'm a healer, wee. I think it was pretty smart on their part to give the ghost something to do, otherwise people would just disconnect and screw you over. So that is kind of nice. far as the team is concerned, but uh-oh. No, look, watch the team. Watch the health on the team. They can still die. Usually when you're standing in the smoke after the boss is dead, it still ticks. Yep, look, there it was. Wow, I'm not even on there. The future knight still died after the bell. If your whole team dies after it's over, it does not count. It will still defeat your run. We've seen some meme pictures of that stuff. But yeah, that was bad. Anyways. I've tried playing Maya on there. She just doesn't do enough. She doesn't have enough output. If you want a healer, just bring another future knight, which is what we're going to do. We'll play it again, just because it's fun. And who knows, maybe I can help somebody else get through here. Oh, Fishy's there. That's what's up. Playing with another future knight. And then here you get to see the future knight, future princess combo, of course. Hopefully we get somebody good and nobody disconnects and maybe I don't take a massive hit to the face. But lesson learned, I should not make that boss face up because his body blocks his entire telegraph and then it's just not great. Not great. Could be better. Could be better. But I think I've seen Fishy around. I've never seen Dinah. I think it would be cool if off to the side it put like their rankings, like your arena rank, your Coliseum rank, stuff like that. Or if you could click on people and see stuff. Maybe that is an option in, I don't know, something else. I kind of want to play Akiyuki, but my Akiyuki's not limit broken. Her weapon is maxed, but she is not maxed. Oh, speaking of stuff, they are buffing the Panda Brooch. So the max defense on the Panda Brooch is 133 defense if you max roll it. And it comes with up to 12% defense on it. And because it's expensive, it's 600 magic metals to get it. A little bit of FPS dropping. But it costs 600 magic metals to get it. It's super expensive, takes forever, all that good stuff. Even though they've increased the amount of magic metals you get, it's a lot of people use the black magic ring, whatever it's called. Yikes, a little defense on the boys. But now they're buffing it by 9% on the defense. So if I understand what that means, it means that the max is going to be like 145 if you max roll it. So looks like I might need to MLB a Panda Brooch to get the highest possible defense Ogma in the world. I'm still going to be trailing behind others, especially people who've been playing for a long time, because they have a lot more account defense buffs and stuff like that. Uh-oh, boys, y'all better get here. You let these laser beams go, it's going to kill everybody. We have a lot of FPs, we don't have a lot of deaths and stuff, so our DPS log got interrupted. We are not making good time here. I got interrupted again. Like, what are you doing down here? What are you doing down here? Fishy disconnected. I'm gonna tap out on that one. How did it take that long to get through the bottom? I don't understand how it took that long to get through south side, even if Fishy disconnected. I went solo top. What are you doing? Why am I getting all these heals? It's over, fellas. But just look at these particles. I just think that they've done something that the way they've done these particles. Maybe it's not like a mask, but these particles, we're not gonna win. This is the first boss. This is not the second boss. I think the particles just tank your frame rate. I just think it's too much. It's too much for your mobile device. Oh, fishies, what happened, buddy? I tried to take that ram. I feel like the ram, the charge, should do more damage, and the charge should do more damage, and the melee swing with all the projectiles should do less. Like, if you get shotgun in the face, like Heart of the Storms, Diablo style, like, it should hurt, but, like, you're one-shotting tanks. I think my Ogma got one shot once with that stuff. Alright, let's try it again. He might be like, but Gav, why are you trying all this stuff? I'm doing it for you. We're at 20 minutes, give it a couple more runs. It's fun. It's fun. I don't shy away from difficult content. I remember playing back in the day when it was Legion, when I played a World of Warcraft in a raiding guild, a lot of people just broke on prog. They're doing progress on some boss or whatever, and you just see people just mental fatigue or whatever. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, boys, we're gonna be here for however long it takes. Like, and we're making progress. You get the boss down 10%, then 20%, then 30%, then 35% or whatever. That's the name of the game, fellas. If you don't like that, you don't like raiding. You don't like difficult content. You know what I mean? But whatever. Let's get back at it. Akiyuki. I am interested to see how she does here. Hopefully she doesn't die immediately. Look at that damage on Akiyuki. Seeing Akiyuki do well is really important because she's relatively easy to get and gear out and all that stuff for free-to-plays and anybody else. That was not necessary. So it's really good to see that, hey, there are options here, and at the highest level. It's like, yeah, you know, you got to be MLB to join the team, but like I said, you're doing the most difficult content, so yeah, what would you expect? Let's get out of there. I caught one of them witches. See, look how fast they chewed through the bottom. He chewed, and this is actually the highest. I've never seen anybody else break 20k. So this Akiyuki is actually doing the most damage I've seen on anybody. Now, of course, it was a spike and it's a clump and all that, but even so, I mean, it was a spike and a clump with the other heroes running through there. We saw Vish get up to like 18, I think it was. Please hit the enemies that I want you to hit. Yeah, it worked out. This is also not a lot of... look at how fast that boss just got melted. It's not a lot of buffs. DPS buffs for Akiyuki. We've got one melee buff and crit and all that good stuff. Too many angel cosmetics. I can't always figure out who's who. I guess that's Princess. But look at that. Akiyuki, super fun to play. If I was ever going to MLB a non-unique hero, it's got to be Akiyuki, right? I mean, I do have the Akiyuki weapon done. I plunged a bunch of hammers into the Akiyuki weapon, and then I pulled like 2 or 3 Akiyuki weapons anyways. I recently pulled out another one that I killed for the magic metals, just because, you know, I've already got a thing MLB. Unfortunately, what I should have been doing, even though I enjoy... Jeez. We both did the shield thing. I don't know if the shields stack. Let me not be north of the boss so that whole stupid stuff that happened last time doesn't happen again. There we go. Nope, not today. Try to get the shield off before the knockback. Big frame drop. Oh, scary. They did stun him. I got my chain off. Another frame drop there. It was a little one. These frame drops make it scary. And then you get down here. This Akiyuki just done great damage. No! Somebody disconnected! Uh-oh. I think we're gonna win, but it sucks for him. I mean, I already beat this boss. Ah, we got the stun. Ah, it sucks for him. You disconnect. I don't think you get the win, and the poop smoke. It's coming. Did I miss my thing? But this is good. This definitely proves that Akiyuki can go at the highest level. So, any free-to-plays out there, I mean, that's a really good choice. Best damage dealer, best tanker. Look at that. And also, really good cosmetic for Ak. So, very good on Akiyuki. But there are some gems out there. There are some rare, non-unique heroes that are just really, really good. You know what I mean? Can't overlook them. You know, when people look at heroes, they always compare everything as like, is it top tier? Is it going to get you, you know, top 5 in Arena and Coliseum? And just like, bro, even if you had the best heroes, you ain't getting top 5 in Arena and Coliseum. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But Akiyuki is a gem. She's great. She is great, but yeah, I sunk a bunch of those the legendary transcendent hammers into her weapon because for some reason it just never crossed my mind that the Minotaur shield. I just didn't even think about it. The Minotaur shield. Do I have another hero that can make it happen? I feel like anybody else I'm gonna play is just gonna die. That is my roster. It's so weird to look at them like this. My Akiyuki's not MLB, so I don't think she can apply to the tippy toppest level. These are fire. I feel like Nara would be fun, but Nara doesn't have enough AoE. But yeah, what I should have been doing is putting those Transcendence hammers into my Ogma gear. But speaking of Ogma gear, I think the Panda Brooch is going to be, when it gets buffed, but 9% defense, I think is going to be the next one. So anyways, I'm probably going to do another one of these, but I'll keep it out of the video. You guys have seen what's what, and the video's long enough. It's a new map. I do enjoy it. It is fun. It's a couple things. They really got to do something about that frame drop, man, though. That stuff's scary. My last run, I was pretty lucky, and I didn't get stuck in front of anything nasty that one-shot me while I was lagging out, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it. In the new mode that's on Korea now, you have to clear it with 3 heroes. With 3 heroes to get the max rewards. You only have to do it every 2 days, and then on Sunday. So you get a 48-hour block, and then another block, and then another block, and then the last day, Sunday, is a 24-hour block. Which is kind of interesting, them choosing to do that way. I guess they don't want people to feel like that. I have to do it every day, all day, 3 times. Oh my goodness. Because I could definitely see some frustration if you don't have a carry hero and you're expected to be the one to carry and you're just not finding good teams. We've seen me carry, we've seen me get carried in these maps. And if you don't have that kind of level of gear, then yeah, you're going to find some frustration. But hey, Akiyuki works. I wonder who else would be really good worth talking about. Aoba's a great hero, but I don't know if there's really a place for healing in this moment, because I feel like Princess, the barrier is probably stronger than healing. Just blocking damage. Garam's a strong boy, but he can get one shot by basically everything. He's obviously a unique anyways. I've never played Dolph. So he might actually be, I don't know. Sophie has the weapon skill regen. Gremory has a cool kit. I've never really put any time into Gremory. Rachel's weapon is incredibly fun to play, but Future Knight is kind of like that to the next level, I guess, or just more streamlined. Craig is a good tank, but I don't know if there's a place for tanks because you got to deal enough damage, otherwise that ticking damage comes to get you. Yuz actually has a good kit. Hecate is an amazing hero. I would definitely sign off on Hecate being good, and I think Hecate gets the X weapon either in the Korea update right now or in the next week Korea update. We've seen videos that the devs put out where Hecate was holding a special X weapon. Never played Catherine. Elvira's kind of fun. Marvin used to be like a big deal in PvP in the early parts of the game. You could really stomp on some people with that. Maybe Marianne. I hated Eva's weapon, and I really haven't played any of the other guys. Neva and Rai. I just got these two, so I don't have an opinion of them. But there you go. Only heroes I'm missing is Lynn, that just came out. I didn't get her weapon, but I'll probably get them in the future. And then, of course, Future Knight. I got the weapon, did not get the hero, but the event continues. As always, appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.